Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Students, welcome back. October 24, second variant and complete pure paper. We are going to start. Question number 1. He is asking here, the diagram shows a curve, equation, sine curve is given, and we have to answer for, okay, A, B, and C. So we have to answer for A, B, and C. But before to go for it, we must know something which is very, very important. And what is a multiplying factor is called amplitude. Multiplying factor is called amplitude. And the other one, the adding or subtracting factor is called axis. Okay, so it means this C is called as an axis. And the B stand for number of cycles, NOC. So now let's see how we can get the answer. So if you see the middle line is this is middle line of the curve. So this is called as axis. So this is a number 3. So I got axis. So C value is 3 directly without any work. Okay. So after this, when you go for next number is the amplitude. How much 7 and 3 difference? 4. This is called amplitude and A is 4. So I can write without any work, A is equals to 4. And lastly, what left behind, which NOC will check in 360-degree or 2 pi, how many cycles we have. So check it, basically this is one cycle of sine. So check it, how many cycles? So 1 cycle and 2 cycles. So we have 2 cycles here. So we have 2 cycles. So it means I can write now number of cycles is B. So B value is turned to be 2. And I hope so the concept of the first question is very, very clear. So one part is given here. Is to find the values of for these values of ABC, determine the number of solutions. So how many intersections basically you talk about? Intersections. Okay, 0 to 2 pi and the following equation. So every time we'll try to do what? So try to match this with this, fully match or not match, fully match. So I can remove the completely and write y here. I'll make a table of 2 numbers. Ideal number is any 2 numbers. We can take from 0 to 2 pi any number, but best number is 0. I'll plug in 0. And I will take pi also, 0 to pi. When I plug in 0 here, students, 0 here, students, I get 7. And when I put pi here, I will check it, but I must type in calculator 7 minus pi. 7 minus pi is giving in decimal format 3.8 or 3.9. Check it, 3.9 is there. Yes, we have available. 0.7, where is 0.7? X0, Y7. X0, Y7 here. Okay, I make it blue color, this one. Okay, second point is what? Pi and 3.9. Pi and 3.9. Where's the pi? Pi is here and 3.9 is close to 4. Close to 4. So I'm going to make it. And when I make it the line, students, it's cutting the curve. How many times? Check it. Cutting here, 1, 2, 3. And it has a 3 solutions. So I'm writing here, it has a 3 solutions. That's it. And let's talk about the next part. Again, this is same. There's y. I'm writing here y is equals to 2 pi. And let me check here. Yeah, all correct. Into x minus 1. Again, I'll make a two values table. Ideal number is 0. When I plug in 0 in the place of x, so I'll get negative 2 pi. Negative 2 pi. Let me check. In negative 2 pi value is something 6 point something, but we don't have that value. So when I plug in 0 here, so 0 is not effective. 0 value is not effective. So if I plug in 0 even, so it is not coming on diagram. I will plug in here, best number is here. For example, if I plug in x value, let me check. Pi by 2. Pi by 2 is okay. Pi even pi, plug in pi here. So when I plug in pi here, let me type in calculator. Pi comes here and multiply with the whole thing. So I'm getting 2 times 2 pi in the bracket pi minus 1. And I'm getting here 13.4 is a very huge number is coming. So better is that pi by 2. So pi by 2. And let me check once again equation is correct. So when I plug in pi by 2, so students will let me check what answers turn to be. I'm getting 3.58 or 3.6. So this is okay. So after that, I can plug in 3.6 is okay. And I can pi by 4 also can plug in pi by 4. So pi by 4 I can plug in here. So I plug in pi by 4 here. So it means outside is a 2 pi. And in the bracket, I'm getting pi by 4 minus 1. So I'm getting the answer is negative 1.34. Negative 1.34. And finally, I check once again. Yeah, correct. So I'm now checking now. Pi by 2, first of all, I'm plotting this point. Pi by 2 and 3.6. Pi by 2 and 3.6. So pi point, I'll take green color. And 3.6 is where? So somewhere here. I take green color. I put a small cross of green color. You can see clearly. Second number is pi by 4 and negative 1.3. Pi by 4 and negative 1.3. So pi by 4 is here and negative 1.3 is slightly here. Okay. Now I'm going to make this line. So when I'm going to make this line, students, so I will get this kind of line. Okay. So I erase it. And now if I check it, it has in this sense, if you look at carefully, it has only and only one solution. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a one solution only. But I will recheck again. It has a one solution only. I will check the upper one. Maybe some I'll check once again. If I plug in 0, I got 0.7. 0.7 is okay. But I think second point, maybe I have done some mistake here. Let me check again. Second point is a 7 minus pi. I'm getting 3.85. So 3.85 against pi. 3, yeah, this point is wrong. I have taken, I think so, 3.85. So this is the point here. So this blue color line, which I drew first, has some mistake. So this I have to make it again. So against 3 point something. So first of all, pi 0.7 and pi 3.9. Pi 3.9. So 3.9 is here. Now I think now because first I took a wrong point. So I think this part is clear, students. I'm going to make it. And blue color curve line is cutting the curve 1 point, second point, third point, 4 point, and 5 points. So we have 5 solutions. So 5 solutions we have. I think the idea is very clear. So I've taken the point wrong. So I think whole point is clear. Exercise. This question is completely clear. Question number 2, students, we have first term of AP is negative 20 and common difference is 5. So I'm writing first term is negative 20 and common difference is 5. Sum of first 20 terms we're looking for. So because AP and term, he has given us, so not mentioned at all, but common difference. So I can try, I think I can apply directly S20. So what is formula S20? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D and plug in every N by 20. So I got 2, 0 and I got 2, 0 and A replaced by negative 20 and here 2, 0 and common difference is 5. So just a matter of typing in calculator. 10 outside in the bracket, negative 40 and plus 19 times to 5. Yeah, answer become 550. So answer become 550. Sum of first 20 terms. Now he's saying next, given that sum of the first 2k terms is 10 times. Sum of the first 2k terms is means equal. 10 times means mentioned clearly. The sum of the first k terms. So this is a planning and we define it. So, so we have to go for it. And it means we have to apply same, because this under the title of the top line, it means it is again EP. So we can apply the formula, but this time formula, I'm going to write this 2 times. Copy, 1 time left side and 1 time right side. And here 10 times. Okay. This is very clear, but I replace every k by here, I replace every n by 2k. And here n replace every n by simple k. Okay, so I get a k, I got a k, 2k by 2 in the bracket. And that first term we have it, negative 20. N is 2k and minus 1 in common difference is 5. This cancel out, I got a 5 and n I'm replacing by k. And 2 times 2, negative 20. And n is k and difference is 5. So algebra only, 2 cancel here, k left. In the bracket, negative 40 and plus 5 2s are 10k and minus 5. Here 5k inside negative 40 and here I got 5k minus 5. Let me check again. Yeah, this k cancel out. You can k divide and cancel, no problem. I'm getting the negative 40, negative 45 because this and this and plus 10k is equals to 5 multiply inside. But first I simplify inside. So 5k minus 45. And now I'm multiplying 25k and 5 5s are 25 to carry 22, 225. And now I'm start simplifying 25k minus 10k minus 45 plus 225. So 225 minus 45, I'm getting here 225 minus 45, I'm getting 180. Here I got a 15k. So k value is turned to be 12. So I hope so you got the idea very, very well. And the question is completely over. And we can go after the next question. Question number 3, students, we have equation of curve is this, 2 points AB, and x coordinate of this, that is 2 and this given. So it means A has a 2x coordinate and B has a this one. So just sake of understanding, I'm going to just sketch the curve so you can understand. Okay, point of, okay, 0, negative 3. So basically the curve is here, negative 3 and 2, 4, 8, got a 5. So curve is basically like this. Okay. Just I have shown you rough idea. Okay, now I'm going to give you the concept. This lines, we no need to make it. Even I leave it, no problem at all. Okay, leave it, no problem. Okay, students, get ready. A is here. Just sake of understanding, suppose A is here. And B is here. Just assume. Those diagram is not compulsory. I'm just using it just for your proper understanding. So x is 2, y I don't know. X is 2 plus h and y I don't know. So one by one, I will plug in. When y is missing, I will do what? I'll replace this 2 in the equation of the curve. So when I put 2, I'm getting 4 to the 8. 8 minus you got a 5. So it means 2, 5. These are clear. But at this is A, at A. Now what at B? At B, I'm replacing every x by 2 plus h. You can see on the question on top, 2 plus h. Okay, now we have to simplify. So I'm squaring identity, first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square and minus 3 outside. So finally I got 2 outside and 2, 4 and 4h plus h square and negative 3. Expand the bracket. So he said simplest form. So I'm getting 2, 4, 2, so 8, 8h and 2h square and negative 3. And finally, I got y is equal to 2h square plus 8h and plus 5. So, so this is clear. in terms of h. I got it. Okay, and just a minute. Did I, okay, 1 minute, 2x square. This is clear. Clear. Now he's asking gradient. What is gradient, students? So you know very well, formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm finding gradient now. Get ready, all of you. So gradient formula is this y2 minus y1. So when I say 2h square plus 8h plus 5 minus 5 over, because I've started from here, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So 2 plus h minus 2. So 2 cancel, 5 cancel. Even you can take h common from the top and h cancel. I can say I got 2h plus 8. So this is my answer. I hope so this part is clear. But next part is very interesting. He's saying here, this kind of question I have found last 2 or 3 times it came exam papers. Explain how the gradient of curve at a point A he talk about is deduced from the answer of part A. It means from here. Okay. And state the value of the gradient, of this gradient. First of all, I just tell you one thing. I give you an idea to you. You can understand. There's a curve, students. There's a 1 point here, second point here, third point here, and fourth point here. Let me tell you A, B, C, and D. If I join A to B, A to C, A to D, you see these are chords. How to pronounce this A, B, A, C, A, D chords? These are 3 chords we have. Okay. If the distance is far from A, it has a bigger gradient because more steeper, and there's a gap is bigger. If the D comes here, if the D comes on C, so the gradient is lesser and C is close to the B, A, okay. If we talk about B, it means as a point we go close to A, so basically at A, we have this gradient. So look at now. If I talk about this green line, AD, and blue line, there's too much difference between 2 gradients. But as I move this one AC, it is a little closer. The gradient value is going close. And if I talk about AB, this gradient and the blue line gradient is a more closer. It means as I will move towards A, the gradient of the chords will be equal to the gradient of the tangent. And that is the whole story. So I will say simple as h approaches to 0, or I can say that as point goes closer to A, the gradient of the chord grade of the chord is equals to gradient of the gradient at A. So it means as the point closer to A, this A point. So gradient of the chord is equals to the gradient of the gradient at A. So that is why I can say that. So at A, how to find at A? At A, x is 2. As at A, x is 2. So I'm going to plug in it there now. So at A, gradient is basically 2 times 2. 2 times 2. I think this is a positive or negative. Hold on. Yeah, as 2. This is coming with me. H is, yeah, correct. So as this, and what is the difference? What is the H, students? H is the gap between them. So as H will become a point closer means H will become 0. So I can say that H is become 0. So when I plug in 0 there, student, here 0. So gradient will becomes 2 times to 0 plus 8. And I got 8. It means now the statement he was asking, how the gradient of the curve at A can be deduced from the part A and state the value of A grade. That I just explained, but reason I given that, So as point on the curve become closer to A, so the h value will become 0, will approach to 0. And the gradient of the chord and the tangent will be equals to each other. That is why that is why I got this answer 8. And I hope so you got the point very clear. Little technical, but I hope so you got the point. Question number 4, students, we have find term independent of x. What is term independent of x means when x to power 0 comes. Okay, so how to do this one? So 6 is 0. There are two brackets. 61, two brackets, and 62 most probably to come here. So here x, here 3 by x square. Here x, here 3 by x square. Here x, here 3 by x square. What is the first power? The difference of numbers 6 and 0. Here 0. And 6 minus 1. Here 1. And 6 minus 2. Here 2. Now students, check it. What is there? What is here is coming? This is x to power 6 because here 0. But what is coming here? X to power 5 and down x to power 2. So they will cancel. No, they will not cancel. What about this? So 6 minus 2, 4. And here 2 2s are 4. So C student x4 and they will cancel out. So I can guess from here that my answer is coming in this part. Okay. I think you people understanding well that how x can be cancelled. But thing is that is this part, this part, whole expression utilize the next part? Yes, it is available. Like I need to use there, then I must expand it. I simplify even. If it is not used, then I will get my direct answer only. But now I have to solve every part of expression. So 60 is 1. X to power 6 is coming here. Something to power 0 is 1. And I'm getting x to power 6. 61 is 6. X to power 5. 3 over x to power 2. So 3 6 are 18. And out of 5, 2 subtracted 3. 6C2, I think, is a 15. 6C2 is a 15. And x to power 4. And here square of 3 is 9, x to power 4. They cancel out. And I'm getting here 9 5s are 45 and 1 35. So this is an independent. I'm writing here term independent of x is equal to 135. So I think so first part is very clear. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Let's go for next part. Now, next part. He is saying 4x to power cube minus 5. Is it same? Yes. I'll copy the all three terms and paste below. Now, here may be one technical point, maybe. So, for example, because we are looking for x independent of x. So, for example, if this multiply with this, I get it. But thing is that this is not, maybe there's I think I have to go for, because chances are there, this will cancel one term. And what is that term? I will try to do it now on the top, and that is next term, and that is 63. And 63, 6 minus 3, and 3 over x to power 2, and here 3. So if I solve this one, 63, I think again 15. Let me check, 20, sorry, 60, 20. And x to power 3 and x to power here. So here 27 over x to power 6. If I simplify them, students, I'm getting x to power 3. So this is a very important technical point, which I just explained you now. And I'm going to completing now further. Hold on. Just have a look. So I'm getting what, students? I'm getting here 20 times 2, 27. I'm getting 540 over x to power cube, because after cancellation process. Now you may ask, how you know, sir, what is the reason behind how you have observed? Because I know that marks are 4, number 1 reason. Number 2, because if one term this into this, it will give a one mark only. Why if given 4 marks? So chances are there, and I'm writing this term also. I mean this term. So 540 over x cube. Now I can try write a one statement only. Terms involving x to power 0. So how to get it? So naturally 5 multiply with this number, I will get without like 5 times to 135, I'm getting negative 675. Okay, now this term multiply with this, and this x cube and this x cube will cancel out. And I think you understood well why I'm doing so. So I'm getting 4 times to 540. I got a 2160. So I think because this x cube will cancel out, and 4 times to this multiplying. And now if I check it, 675 subtracted, so 1485 is our answer. So I think you realize, you understood well how I have done this and how I got this answer, 1485. So you have to be careful, especially because he did not mention at all. You must need x power 3 in denominator as well. So I hope so. Idea is clear now. Question number 5. So question is, f is the function defined and x is less than half. And he said state the value of -1. So -1 I replace, state the value of, so I'm going to plug in. I got -2, I got -1, I got -3. So it becomes 1 by 3. So this is done. Afterwards, what is the next part? Next part he has given this diagram, and fx is drawn. You can see a solid line, you can see solid line. Okay. So he's saying sketch f inverse. Okay. On the same diagram, show relative mirror line. You know, students, whenever we have mirror line I'm drawing before I start next part. And mirror line, always we have y equal to x. Y is equals to x. Just a minute, maybe slightly mistake. Still is not okay, but anyway. Wait a minute. It is not moving. No, it's moving. Better than before. So let's start. So this line I'm writing y is equal to x. And make sure whenever graph is there, whatever graph, so they are reflection of each other in the line y equal to x. That is said relevant mirror line. Okay. So mirror line is clear. Best way is doing what? How to make it? So best technique is, so how much this away from mirror line? Just check it. An image will be somewhere here. Not here, sorry. There's a -4 above. And here -4. So it means, look at, you can see here, there's a here, and so I can make a mark here. You see, this is a somehow resembles. Okay. And this is -2 almost in middle. -2 almost is middle. So it is somewhere here. And -1 here, this point, and -1 is this point. Okay. Now it's cutting at 0.5 and cutting at 0.5 here. And after that, okay, let me make this graph. Done. After this, what to do, students? It will cut each other, same point. Same point, it's cutting here. After that, it is now we have to draw this image on the other side. How much this is a small gap. See, student, how much this gap? I'm going to make a same gap there. Okay, this is this gap you can see at 3, and I'm going to make it a same gap here. And this is cutting somewhere here. It means it's cutting somewhere here. Now I'm going to make it. So this is slightly here, a problem here, only slightly. Okay, this is I think okay. So you understood very well. And this is a f of x graph, black line, and this is called f inverse of x. And there's enough, and marks are there, 2 marks for it. And he's asking the inverse function. How to find inverse function, students? Not a hard job for us. So this is a function. So f of x is equals to 2x plus 1 over 2x minus 1. So step number one. What is step number one? You remove the function name and write y. Remove function name and write y. Now try to cross multiply 2xy and minus y is equal to 2x and plus 1. Right now, y subject, I will make x subject. So this will go here and this will go on the other side. So 1 plus y and 2xy minus 2x. So what is common from here? X common. I got 2y minus 2. After this, student, what to do? So this will divide and I get x is equal to 1 plus y over 2y minus 2. And this is done. And now interchange. X become y and y, each x become y. And y become x. This is done. And now he's asking to find inverse. So this is over. And so we write here f inverse of x. He did not specify for special form. So if you leave it here, full marks. Done. Now, last part, state domain of it. We have done in our previous lectures, very important points. So range, basically, domain of the function is basically range of inverse function, and range of function is equal to domain of inverse function. So these two rules are very, very important. What he's asking from us, domain of f inverse function. So domain of f inverse is basically range of function. So range of function is a black line. You can see that this is a one. Our black, this if I erase it, look, student. If I erase everything, just sake of understanding, what is this curve? Curve go closer to closer y. Can I say the range is less than y? Exactly. You can see on screen clearly that y, the range is what? Less than y. The y value of the graph of the function is less than y. So then this, so then was the range of that. So this a range of the function will be the domain of the inverse function. I think you got people understanding well and what I'm writing now here. So I'm writing here, so domain of inverse function is basically is y is less than minus 1. So what less than 1. You write this way or you write f inverse this way. So both are correct answers to way of writing. So no problem at all. And he was asking us domain. Sorry, domain means I have to erase y and write x. I think this is better. No need to write this one. The better is that domain. So domain is called x because domain always stand for x. But actually range is y is less than 1, y is less than 1. So I have converted x less than 1. So replace y by the x. I hope so. The point of the question is clear. And now we can go for the next part of the same question. Okay, 1 minute. Next page, we have a question given here. So, so basically f of x is equal to g f of 104. So I have to bring the value. G is clear. G we have given here. Okay, but f I have to bring it from the previous page. 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1 over 2x minus 1. So let's start. This is the whole thing I'm writing here. 2x plus 1 over 2x minus 1. But what about this one? So this will go in f function, so then whole thing go in g function. So first of all, I'm plugging it half here, 1 by 4. So when I plug in 1 by 4, students, 1 by 4 here. So 1 by 4, so become 1 by 2 and plus here 1 by 2 and minus 1. So if I check it, I got in the numerator 3 divided by 2 and other I'm getting here negative 1 over 2. And I got a negative 3 from here. So I'm writing here, this is negative 3 basically, but I have to write this g function. G function is what? 3x plus 2. And this value will go inside. I'm putting negative 3. And now I have to solve further. So 2x plus 1 over 2x minus 1. And I got negative 9 and negative 7. Cross multiply negative 14x and plus 7. So I got 16x equal to 6. And x becomes 6 by 16. And simplify. And I'm getting here 3 by 8. Correct? Okay. So answer is coming with us 3 by 8. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I think the concept of question is completely over. Question number 6, students, we have. And what a question we have, we can see diagram given a lot of things. So we have given perimeter plate is 14. So it means this plus is equal to 14. Okay. And area is given 10. So it means area was too small and one big is equal to is a 10. So this is a very clear. So first I'm writing equation of the parameter. So and one more thing, this is total 2r and this is a single r. So this is a r and this is r. And how to get r theta, arc length S is equals to r theta. S is equals to r theta. And you know formula is very clear. And radius is r theta. So this arc length, I got r theta, I'm writing here r theta, I'm writing here r theta. And what about this arc length, students? So r is double r and theta is double theta. So I'm getting S is equal to r theta. I'm replacing here double r into double theta. So basically I got a 4r theta. So I'm writing here 4r theta. So I think the planning is done. Now I can start. So what is the parameter? Parameter part, I'm starting from one corner. So let's count from here. R theta like this. So R plus R theta plus R plus 4R theta plus R plus R theta plus R. And perimeter replaced by 14. So 14 replace here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got a 4 R's. And 1 and 2 and 4 plus 2, 6. So 6 R theta. Let me check once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And R theta, and for 6 R theta. Dividing by 2 is not compulsory. 2 sevens are 14, 2 twos are, and 2 threes are. Okay, I'm leaving this part here and I will make some extra from here. What makes subject later upon. So area is 10. So area part now. What is the area part, students? If you look at carefully, two smaller areas and one bigger area. Formula is half r square theta. R is r, theta is theta. So here no change, but multiply into 2. Reason because two small sectors. Okay, now I'm writing a bigger one. And what is the formula? Half r square theta. R square is 2r, make sure, and theta is 2 theta. So a lot of chance of mistake here. And area is 10. So I'm writing here 10. These two cancel out, r square theta. And this one cancel out. These two outside cancel out. Okay, students? So 2 square 4 and r square theta. So I'm getting finally from here 5 r square theta. Let me check again. Yes, clear. It's equal to 10. And I can say here, I can say from here, I got this 5 divide, and I can take a theta subject. When I take theta subject, so I got a 5 2s are 10 and 2 by r square. This is equation number 2, which I'm going to plug in it here. So I'm writing in, what is my ultimate task? To get r and theta. So I'm putting in 1. Put in 1. So 7 is equals to 2r, but 3r and theta will go back here. So I'm getting here 2 by r to power 2. R will cancel like this. So I'm getting 7 equal to 2r and plus 6 over r. Multiply by r to make question easy. So I got a 2r square and plus 6. So fine, then I'm getting here 2r square negative 7r plus 6 equal to 0. 6 2s are 12 and 4 3s are 12. Lot of algebra and lot of control and patience required here. And I'm getting here r minus 2 and 2r minus 3. And I'm getting two answers. R is 2 and R is 3 over 2. But we have to look carefully. For example, check it please. He said R is more than 3 by 2. Repeat, R is more than 1.5. So this I will not take. I will take only 1. This is a 2. And now theta is less than 3 by 4, he said. So this 2, I'm going to plug in it here. So when I plug in here, I got theta is equals to half. And which is 0.5 is 0.75. So our answer is smaller than that. It means correct. So we have done it. First part of the question is completely over. And I think so it has only one part. Yes, so question is completely done. I thought there is another part even, so question is completely over. Question number 7, students, we have now, first part is completing square. So expressing this in this form. So first we are bound to take -2 common out. Here, be careful, sign will change. I have seen many times students don't change the sign here. So please be careful. So after this, what to do onwards? First, 2 terms copy. Half of 4 is 2. So 2 square, add and subtract. Now what to do onwards? These 3 terms combine, x minus 2 whole square and -4. And -2 multiply inside. And final form is -2x minus 2 whole square and plus 19. So I hope so the concept is clear. And he is asking a few more parts here. Same time he asking what? So he asking vertex coordinate. What is vertex coordinates? So what is a -x square? You have 2 ideas, you know very well. Positive x square, we have this curve. Negative x curve, we have this curve. So turning point is called basically vertex. How to get vertex? Under power 2, whatever, plug in equal to 0. And I'm getting x is equal to 2. And the number outside is called y coordinate and 19. So vertex coordinate, what I'm getting here, vertex is 219. I hope so the concept is clear and we have done vertex coordinate even. So let's go for next part. He's saying the shaded area. Interesting part, we need to find point of intersection of both. Otherwise, we can't solve the question. This is called x1, this is called x2. But how to do it? So first of all, we have to plug in this y value is plug in it here. So I'm writing here 8x plus 9 is equals to -2x square plus 8x and plus 11. So point of intersection, I am bringing all value left side. I'm getting 2x square positive and this 8x luckily cancel out. Okay, don't bring the all numbers there. So I can bring a 9 other side, I got a 2. Hold on, 8x cancel out and out of 11, 9 become 2 and x square. If I check it, x square equal to 1 and I got 2 answers. So plus and minus 1. So it means there -1 and here +1. So we got upper limit and lower limit confirmed. 1 point is +1, -1. Okay. After this, what is the planning now? Do you know, students, if I integrate a curve equation, I'll get a full area till x-axis. And when I integrate a line equation, I'll get a white region. So how to get shaded area? Nothing hard. So planning is so simple. If I integrate -1 to +1 curve equation, which is here. So I'm writing -2x to power 2 plus 8x and plus 11 dx and negative sign. And when I integrate -1 to +1 line equation, so 8x plus 9, I will get my answer. So now I think you can do it easily. I'm starting from here, increase the power by 1, 3 by 3. Increase the power by 1, divide by same, 11 become 11x. And limits -1 to +1. Same story here. Increase the 1 power 2 by 2 and 9 become 9x. And limit is very clear, -1 to +1. And now we have to do it very carefully and plug in the values. So -2 over 3 plus 4 and plus 11. When I plug in 1, I got a 43 by 3. Upper limit done. Let me recheck -2 over 3 plus 4 and plus 11. I got 43 by 3. Now when I plug in -1, so I got again 2 by 3. Again, I got a 4, but this time I got -11. Okay, I got -19 over 3. This is done. Upper limit, low limit. Now, what about this? Is a 4. So I'm writing now here 4. Upper limit is a 1. Up 4 plus 9, 13. So I'm getting here 13. And when I press the lower one, I got a 4. 4 minus 9. I got -5. So I'm solving 43 by 3 plus 19 over 3. 62 over 3 I get from here. And here I'm getting 18. And if we type in calculator, so the answer is we have to type in calculator once again. Just a minute, please. Maybe I typed wrongly in calculator. Hold on, let me check. Yes, student, only this one mistake is a minus sign. That's it. Remaining all correct. So typing mistake is later on. So negative, negative, and negative. So when you check in calculator, we are getting 8/3 units square. So I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 8, topic is circles. We can see and express in this form. And what is A, B, center of circle, R is radius. And in terms of P and R square. Sorry, he said where is given in terms of P and R square to be given as in terms of P and Q. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to compare, circle equation. This is a plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. This is a general form equation I'm going to compare. So 2g equal to p and 2f is equals to 2 only, like y coefficient, y coefficient. So 2f is equal to 2 only. Let me recheck. Yeah, correct. And c value is equal to q. Now, students, if I divide by this, so what is the basic center formula? Negative g comma negative f is a center formula. So to divide, so I get what here, students? P divided by 2, negative p divided by 2. And to divide, I get a 1, but negative sign must be there. I mean, short story, what the values of we're getting, we have to change the signs. So this is centered formula. I got it in terms of p as he said. Done. And how to get radius, students? So formula of radius is root of f square plus g square and minus c. F square means square of this, so I got a 1. And square of this means I got a p to power 2 by 4. And c value is q, so I got negative q. And he was asking us to find out the radius and center of circle. So I hope so you understood very well, and we got the answer. But he said in this form he asking for. So no problem. I'm writing now. Formula is x minus, and this value coming here. So x minus minus p. So x minus p by 2 whole square. So this I kept this one, and now I'm writing y coordinate. What is the formula? Minus and minus 1 and whole square and equal to r square. So square of this means root gone. I can write it directly as a 1 plus p to power 2 of 4 and minus q. And I hope so the concept of question is clear and we have done it. Let me recheck once again. Yeah, p squared. Okay. Yes, I think clear idea. So the concept is clear, and this is equation of a circle in special form. He was asking us. Done. And now, students, we are going for the next part. Equation. The line is this, and tangent to circle at point. Okay. And what he's saying further? Find equation of the normal at A. Student, do you know what is the point of view? So because center of circle, we are not confident. So both are negative basically. And let me check PQ positive constant. No, it not mentioned at all. So I can assume any, okay? Because if the numbers given not in PQ format, I can sketch. But now I just make a rough idea and I can continue. This circle equation, circle diagram, you know it very well. And this is a point. Point is a 4,3. This is a 0.43, a 0.43. And look, I'm showing you this is a center of circle C, and this is tangent. Let me make a proper way. This is a tangent. Okay, and this is radius. And do you know, student, radius and tangent always make a 90 degree. So this is a 90 degree for sure. Okay, so it means I'm looking for equation of the normal, and he said that the line, this is the tangent to the circle. So this line is given by him, make sure. So I reshape it, x plus 2y is equal to 10, student. I will make y subject. Make y subject. So 2y here and negative x and plus 10. 2 divides, I'm getting negative half x and plus 5. So what is this, student? This is a gradient of tangent, negative half. Then what is a gradient of the normal? So this 2 will go up, 1 will go down, and sign changes, negative reciprocal. And he was asking find equation of normal at A. So I think this is nothing hard. Y minus y1, m normal, x minus x1. I'm going to plug in y is 3. So line equation of line this is a tangent at correct. Okay, x minus 3 and 2 times x minus 4. And going to finalize the answer. An answer with coming with us final form. Y minus 3 equal to 2x and minus 8. And y is equals to and 2x minus 5. So I hope so the concept is clear and we have done. And question is, oh no, so one part is left behind. Part number second, P and Q, we have to find it. So basically, what is the important point we have, students? One part is very clear, that the distance formula is equal to radius. Okay, and we can say here this is equation of the normal. Okay, one more story is important we have. So center of the circle lies on it. Repeat my words. Center of circle, this center of circle lies on equation of the normal. Repeat my words. This equation of tangent, students, and this equation of the normal. Okay, if I extend further, the equation of normal. So center of C lies on circle on tangent. So I can say here, I'm going to take this equation. Or wait a minute, I think I can try here. Otherwise, I can bring on next page. No problem at all. So this is, I can say here as center lies on normal equation. So I can replace where is center circle, student, you know, this negative 1 will come in the place of y. And negative p by 2 will go here. So 2 times 2, negative p by 2 and negative 5. So 2 to cancel out. This is becoming got here. And I got a p value is negative 4. So I hope so the concept of the idea is clear. We got a p is negative 4, but he is asking not p only. He is asking us q as well. Check it please, q as well. And for 5 marks. So I think this part is clear. We have done it. Now student, very interesting part. So this is called radius, basically radius. Okay, students, can I say distance between CA equal to radius? Exactly. Okay, I have the A coordinate and I have center coordinates. You can see it's now here. A p value I got even. So I am writing now and I'm taking these coordinates and I shift on the other page and get ready A43. So I'm writing now A43. A coordinates is a 4,3. And C center coordinates is what? Go back and see center coordinates. Center coordinates is basically negative p by 2 and negative 1. But p value I just got below negative 4. So this negative 4 will make it here when I plug in negative 4 here. So this cancel out. I got a 2 negative 1. I'm getting basically 2 here and negative 1. So 2 negative 1. So 2 negative 1. 2 negative 1. I think clear. And now radius, I will pick the radius now from previous page. Radius I will take from previous page, which is very clearly mentioned here, including root. You can see, student, including root is called radius. Okay, I'm shifting on next page and I'm writing now here, and now I can apply the formula. So this is a radius. I'm writing now here radius. I think point is clear. So what is the planning? Basically we have a point A here and center C here, and is a radius. You know it very well. So can I say, students, finding this distance is a radius? Correct. So find this distance and put they equal to each other, and that's it. So distance of AC, or I can say the radius from here. And what is this? I'm writing here AC. So y2 minus, x2 minus x1 whole square. So 4 minus 2 whole square and 3 minus plus 1 whole square. And I'm getting here 2 square 4 and here 4 16 root 20. So I got root 20 is the AC distance, and we know the AC distance is R. I'm going to plug in this and this, put them equals to each other. So as AC equal to radius, so I'm root 20 is equals to root of 1 plus, but okay, p value we have before previous page. Check it, p value is -4. So -4 I'm using here. P value is -4. When I put -4 here, so I got a 16 by 4, 4 comes. Let me check again, 16, 16 by 4, 4. Okay, and a root 20 squaring both sides, root will eliminate automatically. And I'm getting 5 minus q, and q comes this way. And q value is, I'm getting here is -15. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, P is a -4 and Q is -15, and we have done it. And the question is completely over. Question number 9, students, we have equation of curve is this, and equation of line is this. K is between 0 and 1, and one point section of curve and line is this. And find K, P value, find coordinates of point section. So student, because they intersect at this point, just sake of understanding, like this is intersecting. So this point is just say this is given, but it means this point lies on line also and curve as well. So I'm going to replace this point in the curve. Replace x is equal to 5 by 2 and y is equals to 1 by 2 in the equation of curve. So I can say that half, because this value goes here. So half times 225 over 2 over 4 times 2. No, so first k value I'm putting k square, and then I'm writing x square into 25 upon 4. Okay, minus 2 times 2 k, and x value is 5 over 2 and plus 2. And now I have to solve, and inshallah key answer will come. But first of all, just simplify. So 25 over 8k square. These two to cancel 5k and plus 2. And now I'm going to multiply whole equation with this 8, because this fraction is disturbing us. Into 8 here, I get 4. Into 8 here, this cancels, we get this. 8 5s are 40k and 8 2 are 16. Now this 4 on this side. So I'm getting here 25k square, negative 40k, and it goes and subtract from there, we get a 12. Now you put equal to 0 here, or you put equal to 0 here, same story. Now we can go for k values, and I think so we can go for quadratic formula. Negative b plus and minus b square for a and c divided by 2a. Okay, so if I apply so a value is 25, b is negative 40, and c value is 12. My answer is turned to be k value is number 1, 605, and second is 205. But as he said, this is more than 1, and he said it must be less than equals to 1. So it means this is not possible. So this is my answer. Now what he said further, get the p value, and you know it very well. So I can replace this value even in this. P value and so k value replace there. And same time I can put the y equal to kx plus p. Y equal to kx plus p. I'm putting two things. So y value is, you know, is a half, and x is 5 by 2. And k value is 205. And you can see here, so this is cancel out, this is cancel. Half is equals to 1 plus p. It goes there, half minus 1 equal to p. And finally, I got p equal to negative half. But same time he said, give me other point section. So that reason, what is the planning? We have to put them equals to each other and plug in P and K and get the answer. So what is the method to do it? Okay, I'm writing equations here and I'm putting the values of K also. K 2 by 5. Okay, so first of all, I'm writing this together. 1 over 2 K square x square negative 2kx plus 2 is equals to kx plus p. So I have copied complete equation. Now I'm going to cut from here and bring it down. And I'm pasting here. So I'm going to do replace, not even that, even replace a k value and p value. So when I replace k value, so this value comes here. So I'm getting here 4 over 25 x square copy, 2 into 2 over 5 x copy, and here k value 2 over 5 x and p value negative half. So now I can do it. This is a 2 over 25, and here I get a negative 4 over 5x, and that will come even here, negative 2 over 5x plus 2 and plus half. Rearrange again, and I'm getting 2 over 25 x to power 2. These x values I can write together. So negative 4 over 5, negative 4 over 5, and negative 2 over 5. And I get a negative 6 over 5. And to the 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. And students, now I can solve it. I think this part is not hard to do it. And now I can go for quadratic formula. Okay. And okay, a quadratic formula or factorization. I think so. If I multiply 25, what happens, students? I get equation 25 multiply, just a minute. If I multiply 25 and but I think so, but we have two also. We have two as well. So 2 and 25. So 50. If I multiply whole of 50, so what I get equation here, 4x square, I'm writing here multiply by 50. So multiply 50 here, I'm getting here 4x square. And when I multiply 50 here, so I get 60 and 50 here. So I'm getting 125. 225 times, yeah, 125 is equal to 0. Now, students, we can factorize or we can solve it. Yes, I think we can apply quadratic formula even. Okay. Or 125 into 4 is a 500. And okay, I think I have to go for quadratic formula. So only space the problem. Let me check on another page. I think, oh, yes, I can go to the page. So I'm going to copy this and shifting on the other page. So you can see here, okay, so I'm going to solve it now. So x is equal to negative b plus and minus b square minus 4a into c over 2a. Again, I'm going to apply a formula to save the time. And my answers are coming, two answers I'm getting here. Okay, one answer I'm getting here, 25 over 2. And second, I'm getting here 5 over 2. So this we have already exist. So it means a new point is this. And how to get the y value or the y values I'm going to plug in the equation of the line or curve. Line is better. So y is equals to, what is the equation of line we have? Y is equals to, just a minute, y is equal to kx plus p. So y is equals to 205 times to x, and p value is negative half. So I'm going to use this equation and cut from here, and I'm pasting here. So now I'm going to use now here, when I plug in here, so 2 over 5 into 25 over 2 and negative half. And I'm getting here 9 by 2. So when I replace here, so I'm getting here 9 over 2. So second point is very clear, 25 over 2 and 9 over 2. Okay, now second part of same question, he's asking that if it instead the line and curve don't intersect. So don't intersect means, first of all, we have to make equation and set up Pallet's values of P we're looking for. And so job number one, line and don't intersect. So I have to go back and see this equation. See this equation. Why? Because this both curve and line are equals to each other. Okay. And we are looking for, so I think I have to shift this whole equation. And okay. So this is equation came here. How I got this equation? Because line and curve equals to each other. So I have to look for value of the P. So it means this, it is given instead the line and curve don't intersect. And if we go back, so he said that, so they intersect first of all, okay? And on the top, we can see clearly. So this rule it will implement on the whole question. So KP value, what we have found with the part first A only, and now we cannot use here. And second number, we can see even that we have to find P value again. So some students think that what you got a P, KP value here, we have replaced here, not at all like this, because we have to find P values once again. And now what to do, students? First of all, bring this whole here. So we can say here, so half K square X square negative 2kx positive 2 negative kx and negative p is equals to 0. Now I got a half k square x square. These two terms will give negative 3kx and plus 2 negative p is equal to 0. So multiply whole equation with 2 because get rid is 2. So get rid of this 2. I got 6kx and I got a 4 and negative 2p is equals to 0. Now, as he said, that don't intersect. So I can say b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. B is what, student? B is the negative kx. And A is what? A k square only. And C is the both together. So I'm writing 4 minus 2p is equals to less than 0. And here I've got a 36k square. Here 4k square multiply inside. So I got negative 16k square and positive 4 to the 8k square p. As you can see, full equation divide by two things. We can divide by 4 even and k square as well. So when I got a 9 here and 4 4 is a 16, and here I got 4 2s and p left only. So I got 2p and this is 9 goes there and this has become negative 5. So p value is less than negative 5 by 2. And he was asking for the same thing. What are the values of p? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The point of the question is very clear. Question number 10, student, we have is saying domain x is more than 0. And this is dash is given, differentiation given, and the curve equation passes through 1, 0. So equation of the normal, find equation of the normal when the point is given this. So first of all, we will plug in this 1 in the place of derivative. So when I replace in every x by 1, so 8 times 2, 2 ones are 2 and minus 3, and power is 1 over 3. And negative 10 and 1 to power 2 by 3. So I'm getting the gradient turns to be here negative 1, so negative 8, and here 10. I get negative 18. So tangent, gradient of tangent, gradient of the tangent, because whenever we plug in x value, it gives you always by default tangent, but I'm looking for the normal. So at base it has a 1 down, so 1 up, 18 down, negative reciprocal. I think idea is very clear. Positive 1 by 18. And now I'm finding the equation of a normal. Formula is y minus y1, which is 0, and m times 2, x minus x1. Okay, 18 multiplies there, 18y is equal to x minus 1. Okay, now we can say 18y. We can stop even here, or we can write, we did not specify any form, or I can write y is equals to, I think so, this is okay, 18y minus x and plus 1 equal to 0. Sometime he can ask you this format even. Many format are allowed. I hope so. The point is very clear. So f of x. So how to do this, students? So basically we have a criteria. Whenever we have a f of x and we differentiate, we get f dash of x. Differentiate. And if we want to go back, it's called integration. So it means right now I have a derivative. I'm looking for integration. So I'm going to write equation f dash of x equal to 8 times to 2x minus 3 and power 1 over 3 and negative 10 into power 2 by 3. Okay, we are going to integrate. When integrate this, we get directly fx. So here, not a problem. Here I'm doing integration. So I can do integration separate, or I can do directly even. So this 8 times 2x minus 3 to power 1 over 3, 10x to power 2 over 3 and dx. And when we apply, we got increase the power by 1. So we got a 2x minus 3, increase becomes 4 over 3 and divide by same 4 over 3 into 2. This 2 comes from the base derivative. And what about this? Increase the power by 1, so 5 by 3, and we got a 5 by 3 down. And plus c is a confirm. Okay, students, now this will, this 2's are 2 4's are 8 and 8 cancel, and this 3 will flip up, and we get finally in this 3 times 2, 2x minus 3 and power 4 over 3. So this is done. Now what about this? Again, it will go up, but 5 2's are 10, so we got a 6. So I got a 6 x to power 5 over 3 and plus c. Now I'm going to use that point x1 y0. x1 y0. So left hand side becomes 0. And here I plug in everywhere 1. So when I plug in 1 here, so I get a 1 minus 3 to power whatever. A 1 and plus c. So 0 is equals to, this is becoming sorry, this is a 2 because 1 2's are 2. And I'm getting negative 1. So negative 1, negative number comes. So first of all, here, important part. And what is important part? First, we'll take the power 4 of the negative number. We got an even number. And sorry to say, yeah, if you type in calculator directly, students, so it will give you what answer? It will give you answer positive 3. Okay, and it means c negative 3 is equal to 0. And finally, we got a 3. Basically, when we apply this rule, so this is a negative power due to 4 power become positive, and then we take the cube root. Okay, and we got this one. I think clear idea. And plug in back. When I plug in back here, so we getting the f of x is equal to 3 times to 2x minus 3 to power 4 over 3, 4 over 3, and x to power 5 over 3 and plus 3. I think this part is clear. So what is method to solve it? So I have a f dash of x is equals to 125x square negative 128x and plus 192. What is the best way to do it? There are two ways, are the computing square and discriminant method. I'll go for here now discriminant method because very big numbers, so that is why. So both are way correct. Okay, if you know very well, if I will go for discriminant, okay, if f dash of value is positive, is called increasing function. If f dash of value is less than zero, is called decreasing. So let's start. So I'm applying discriminant, which is a b square minus 4ac, and b is negative 128, a is 125, and c is 192. Now just matter of typing in calculator 128 square, negative 4 times to 125 into 192. And I'm getting negative 79616, which is less than zero. So we can say that, so gradient is less than zero. So it is decreasing. It is decreasing. So I hope so concept is very clear and paper is completely over. Best of luck for upcoming exam and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.